Lights bleeding on the desert. There's a black top, broken halo in the motel glass. Name on a warrant and a wedding photo, folded tight in the dash. The bar sign buzzing like a guilty conscience. Pink glow on my busted knuckles. Gas pump hissing out a second warning, but my heart still loves the trouble. I'm on a neon love, desert running away. Every mile another ghost I leave behind. I taste the ash, I taste the rain. Watching like he knows my story, slides a drink and a crooked smile. There's a jukebox prayer in the corner booth where I used to sit and lie. I see her laughter in the cracked glass mirror, hear my father in the closing time hum. All the words I never said hang heavy like smoke I cannot run. I'm on a neon desert road, chasing by the moon. Just keep driving by. Dust on my boots, sweat on my neck. Mama in the doorway, trying not to cry, says, son, you've been running from the same old life. This is my last shot at leaving, the last shot at believing that the road out of town might wash me clean. I've been stuck in the same old story, chasing drunk by glory. Gonna trade these goals for a brand new scene. One final chance to start again. Let the past stay where it's been. Every lost old friend got a busted dream. Every promise I made tore at the seams. I wore my guilt like a second skin. Kept losing the day I was born to win. This is my last shot at leaving, last shot at believing that the road out of town might wash me clean. I've been stuck in the same old story, chasing drunk by glory. Gonna trade these goals for a brand new scene. One final chance to start again. Let the past stay where it's been. Tore up letters on the dashboard, blowing wild in the wind. All those could have, would have, should haves, I won't read them again. No more. If the good Lord's listening when my tires hit the line, let him know I ain't going back this time. Hey. Hey, this is my last shot at leaving, last shot at believing that the road out of town might wash me clean. I've been stuck in the same old story, chasing drunk by glory. Gonna trade these goals for a brand new scene. One final chance to start again. Let the past stay where it's been. the town. Empty bottle choir sang me further down. Naming every bar, facing every fight. I kept throwing years straight into the night. But I'm back from the wreckage, crawled out of that flame. Got these hands still shaking, still writing my own name. I was lost on that highway, breaking every rule I made. Now I'm back from the wreckage, trying to balance what I broke and saved. Mama changed the number, said she'd had enough. Brother locked the door on all that busted trust. Looked into a mirror, didn't know that man. So I burned my last excuse like a cigarette in my hand. Now I'm back from the wreckage, crawled out of that flame. Got these hands still shaking, still writing my own name. I was lost on that highway, breaking every rule I made. Now I'm back from the wreckage, trying to balance what I broke and saved. I ain't asking for a halo, just a shot to make this right. Let me carry what I've done now, step by stumbling, step Yeah, I'm back from the wreckage. Hear my tired bones complain. Oh yeah. But I walk past every doorway that would drag me down again. I was lost on that highway, blaming everything but me. Now I'm back from the wreckage, and I'm fighting for the man I'm trying to be. Yeah. tracks in the gravel, smoke stain on your grin. You laugh like nothing's happened, but your jaw's too tight to bend. Bottle caps and broken branches, ash under your nails. You say you're just out driving, but your heart leaves burning trails. There's a fire in the pines, out past the county line. All that heat and anger, howling in the night. Wild nights, wild eyes, sparks under your skin. If we keep on driving, we might never come back again. Fire in the pines, fire in the pines. Where you go to burn what you can't name inside. Empty field, abandoned chapel, moon stuck in the glass. You call it your confession, but you're only speaking last. Shouting at the distant dark till your throat turns rough and sore. Kick another log to embers like you done this all before. There's a fire in the pines, out past the county line. All that hidden anger, howling in the night. Wild nights, wild eyes, spots under your skin. If we keep on driving, we might never come back again. Fire in the pines, fire in the pines. Where you go to burn what you can't name inside. But your shadow shook the leaves. Every laugh a little louder, every step a little mean. Now the flames draw crooked halos on the cedar and the dirt. You dance around the edges, trying not to call it hurt. There's a fire in the pine, out past the county line. All that hidden anger, howling in the night. Wild nights, wild eyes, sparks under your skin. If we keep on driving, we might never come back again. Fire in the pines, fire in the pines. Where we go to burn what we can't name inside. Oh, fire in the pines, finally set alight. Mile marker 50, paint peeling off the sign. Ashtray full of hair plans I've burned most of my life. Empty lane beside me, just humming like it knows. Every wrong turn I took, every bridge I smoked. I chased every bottle like it was some old friend. Pulled over every promise, then left it in a ditch again. But the sun keeps crawling up over all I've sign, buzzing burgers, beer and rooms. One truck in the gravel and a jukebox out of tune. I slide into a corner, order coffee, not a shot. Watch some old game on the TV, thinking how much time I lost. There's a picture on the wall of a man with clearer eyes, holding up a trophy like he never told a lie. I see that kid inside me in the glass behind the bar. He's beaten, but he's breathing, and that's enough to get this far. I'm miles from who I was, but I ain't home yet. Got scars on both my hands and a trunk full of regret. Yeah, I broke who I loved till there was nothing left to mend. But if there's breath inside my lungs, I'll find the strength to start again. I'll find the strength to start again. So here's my late confession to the ghosts in my rear view. Yeah, I can't fix every fracture, but I can learn the truth. The road don't promise mercy, it just keeps rolling on. Step by shaking step, you turn your damage into song. I'm miles from who I was, but I ain't home yet. Got scars on both my hands and a trunk full of regret. Yeah, I broke who I loved till there was nothing left to mend. But if there's breath inside my lungs, I'll find the strength to start again. I'm miles from who I was, and I'm done running from my sins. The past is in my mirror, but the wheel is in my hands again. If there's breath inside my lungs, I'll find the strength to start again. I'll find the strength to start again. Dust on the dash, coffee in a paper cup, map in the glove box, but I never look it up. Mile marker goes fading in the rearview glass. Got a full tank, old boots, and a past I drove right past. I got the engine talking, rising red. When's my only promise? Sun's my stead. No plan, no change, just sky stead. Riding this open road with nothing but freedom ahead. Nothing but freedom ahead. Oh yeah. Radio's cracked, playing songs I almost know. Laugh lines, 10 lines off from chasing down this road. State line sign leans like it's tied to. I just tip my head and let the dust turn into blue. I got the engine talking, rising red. When's my sky instead, riding this open road with nothing but freedom ahead. Nothing but freedom ahead. Hey! Nothing but freedom ahead. Neon sign says open, but the room feels close to me. Same three old timers talking like they don't know they're free. Bartender knows my trouble, she don't even have to ask. Pours that bitter amber, lets it bite me in the past. Just heartbreaking whiskey in this one-light town. Every shot I'm taking just drags me further down. Your name's in every shadow on these crack bar stools. Heartbreaking whiskey, making damn fools. Jukebox stuck on slow song, ones you used to hum off key. Your ghost in every corner, taking up the seat by me. I check that busted cell phone, knowing there's nothing there. Still I wait on a miracle in this second-hand chair. It's just heartbreaking whiskey in this one-light town. Every shot I'm taking just drags me further down. Your name's in every shadow on these crack bar stools. Heartbreaking whiskey, making damn fools. Last call comes like thunder, but I ain't going home. House is just for quiet ones. This bar's my only glow. It's just heartbreaking whiskey in this one-light town. Every shot I'm taking just drags me further down. Your name's in every shadow on these crack bar stools. Heartbreaking whiskey, cutting through the gravel, jacket on my shoulder, sky wide open, trouble riding shotgun in my shadow, pocket full of almost broken tokens. I was born to walk beneath this outlaw moon, silver on my face like a crooked tune. Every rule they wrote, I just let it fade away. Out here I'm living life my own way, under that outlaw moon. I'm gonna do what I came to do. Road signs spinning in the rear view, name of some town I'll never learn, phone full of numbers I don't talk to, another quiet bridge I let burn. I was born to walk beneath this outlaw moon, silver on my face like a crooked tune. Every rule they wrote, I just let it fade away. Out here I'm living life my own way, under that outlaw moon. I'm gonna do what I came to do. Maybe there's a blacktop shimmer in my eyes, dust in my teeth, taste of trouble, old map tearing at the sides. I keep chasing what I can't quite reach, just a mile past the last old sign, burning sun on this broken beach of sand, and you stay one step ahead of my head. Chasing what I can't quite reach, like a dream I almost had in packed my last excuse in a cardboard box by the door. Left my trophies in the attic, they don't mean much anymore. Burned out plans in the ashtray, names I carved into the past. Radio playing old confession as the state line rolled by fast. Every sign says keep on driving, every scar says turn around. But I've run out of ways to stay stuck in this town. Broken dreams in the rearview glass, all those could have been fading back. I was running in circles till the road ran through me. Let the white line rewrite my story. Every mile a little less lonely, I'm losing who I was to find who I could be on the open road. To breathe. Gas station coffee at sunrise, hands still shaking on the wheel. Old ghosts riding in the passenger seat, telling me what's fake, what's real. Billboard prayers and empty motels, neon buzzing like a dare. I'm not holy, but I'm hopeful, and that's enough to get me there. Every scar turns into scripture when you read it in the light. I'm not fixed, but I'm forgiven just for showing up tonight. Broken dreams in the rearview glass, all those could have been fading back. I was running in circles till the road ran through me. Let the white lines rewrite my story. Every mile a little less lonely, I'm losing who I was to find who I could be on the open road. I'm learning how to breathe. Maybe grace ain't in the ending, maybe grace is in the drive, in the exit you don't take, in the way you stay alive. So I'll chase that bleeding horizon till the hurt turns into hope, till my name sounds like a promise when I say it to the smoke. Broken dreams in the rearview glass, all those could have been fading back. I was running in circles till the road ran through me. Let the white lines rewrite my story. Every mile a little less lonely, I'm losing who I was to find who I could be on the open road. I'm learning how to breathe on the open road, finally learning me. Coffee in a chip blue cup, sun's coming up, but I ain't slept. You ghost in my hallway mirror, saying boy that promise was never kept. It's the last call for my heart, bar stool's empty, but I still ache. Every soul shines tastes a joke in my throat. It's the last call for my heart. Bar stool's empty, but I still ache. Every song sounds like us. Every sunrise feels fake. I'm learning to live with these lines on my skin. Old scars talk sharp when the long nights end. I used to trace your name on the table. dust on the frame. We carved our last names in that county road clay. Red dust on our lips, cheap beer on our breath. Swore we were immortal, laughing at death. We got dirt road blood running through our veins, scraped up knuckles and a ball game stain. Brothers in the backseat howling at the moon, from a busted taillight to a cap and gown in June. Yeah, we grew up fast, but we ain't grown good. Still raising hell like we said we would. Mama said church, Daddy said work. We learned both words and then skipped both for the first. You lit that first smoke off a dashboard flame. I caught my first charge, you took half the blame. Yeah, we got dirt road blood running through our veins, scraped up knuckles and a ball game stain. Brothers in the backseat howling at the moon, from a busted taillight to a camping built in June. Yeah, we grew up fast, but we ain't grown good. Still raising hell like we said we would. Some of us stayed, some of us split town, but that same red clay still holding us down. When the world turns cold and the paychecks thin, I just call my boys and I'm 17 again. We got dirt road blood running through our veins, faded t-shirt and a crooked grin the same. Brothers in the front row singing out of tune, from a shotgun seat to a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, we grew up fast on that southern wood, still breaking rules like we said we would. memories, smoke on the stars, suitcase rattling like the change I ain't saved. Mama said pray, Daddy said be brave. I'm on that midnight train to somewhere, rolling past the life I know. Every mile's a broken promise, every town's a maybe so. If there's a better day out yonder, let that whistle call my name, till I find my faded future. I'll ride this midnight train. Old man sleeping on the folded coat, dreams in his pocket, pay stubs and notes. Girl with the red hair staring through the glass, said love's just a station you run through too fast. I'm on that midnight train to somewhere, rolling past the life I know. Every mile's a broken promise, every town's a maybe so. If there's a better day out yonder, let that whistle call my name, till I find my faded future. I'll ride this midnight train. Clouds cover up the compass, moon's hiding half her face. I ain't sure what I'm chasing, but I can't stay in one place no more. I'm on that midnight train to somewhere, rolling past the life I know. Every mile's a broken promise, every town's a maybe so. If there's a better day out yonder, let that whistle call my name, till the hurt turns into hunger. I'll ride this midnight train. I'll ride this midnight train. Oh yeah. Dust on the dash, maps in my head, gaslight glowing, but we ain't dead. Blue lights blooming in the rearview glass, laughing like cinders, stomping on the gas. We're backroad runaways, kicking up the red clay, trouble on our tail, but it's always been that way. The law's gonna come, they better come fast. We were born to burn it, leave it all in the past. toward a cornfield seat. Your boots on the dash, bare feet now. Who cares? We got a half-warm bottle and a whole lot of deal. We're backroad runaways, kicking up the red clay, trouble on our tail, but it's always been that way. The law's gonna come, they better come fast. We were born to burn it, leave it all in the past. Mama said, son, the fire's gonna cause. Daddy just grins, and some men hate to get lost. Well, I'd rather die with this dust in my lungs than live by the weight of anyone's tongue. We're backroad runaways, kicking up the red clay, trouble on our tail, but it's always been that way. The law's gonna come, they better come fast. We were born to burn it, born to burn it, leave it all in the past. It's tied on my name, dust on the dashboard, same old sermon, same old blame. That little house in the rear view, shrank down to a speck. All those shouting midnights rolling off my neck. Let that long road take me past the hurt, past the fight. Every broken yesterday fading in the tail light. I ain't who I was on that dead-end street behind. Let that long road take me, I'm trading pain a clear mind, oh yeah. Coffee at a truck stop tastes like iron in the rain. Old man humming by the window says, son, we ought outrun our shame. Smile at his knowing, drop $1 in his case. He nods like a preacher says, keep your eyes on some better place. Let that long road take me, that's the hurt, that's the fight. Every broken yesterday fading in the tail light. I ain't who I was on that dead-end street behind. Let that long road take me, I'll trade pain for If those ghosts come calling, they can talk to the wind, 'cause this wide horizon is all I'm living in. Hey! Let that long road take me past the hurt, past the fight, every broken yesterday fading in the tail light. I ain't who I was on that dead-end street behind. Let that long road take me. I'm trading pain for an open sky and a tree of mine, yeah. Let that long road take me till all that's left is this free heart and this clean sky. Same stool, same stain on the floor. My name still nailed to that door. Bartender looks up, says, "You're back so soon." I shrug and spin that busted bar stool. This is last call for a second chance. Raise that glass, let the past hit. The whiskey burns, but I still stand. If the night forgives, maybe you can. Last call for a second chance. Chased you out with my jagged tongue. You left slow, but the damage was done. Your shadow still pinned to that busted jukebox. Your laugh in the clink of a cheap shot glass. This is the last call for a second chance. Raise that glass, let the past. The whiskey burns, but I still stand. If the night forgives, maybe you can. Last call for a second chance. I ain't clean, but I'm clearer than before. I trade every drink for your key in that door. Chance, raise that glass, let the past advance. Yeah, the whiskey burns, but I still stand. If the night forgives, maybe you can. Last call for a second chance. Last call. second chance.